Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by MoneyLion, positively changing the financial path for every American. In order to succeed in the world of business, you have to be a go-getter. Our next guest knows what it takes to be just that, having her first job at the age of 7 and climbing the corporate ladder to being CareerBuilder's first female CEO. Earlier today, we caught up with Irina Novoselsky, CEO of CareerBuilder, to find out more about her journey to the top. Take a look.
Well, it comes from how I got here to America, and it really is driven by my immigrant experience. We came here in the late 80s as refugees with $270. And one of the things that I learned pretty early on, that if you want something, you're going to have to go work for it. And I happened to live in a development at the time, and we started washing cars. I got the local kids together and we went door to door, and if you wanted to buy candy or if you wanted to buy anything for yourself, you had to earn it. And that was something I learned on pretty quickly.
And it's such an incredible story. I'm sure that work ethic has really served you well. We know that women have been disproportionately impacted by the pandemic, and women have made up for all of the job losses in months like December alone. So, how does this impact workplace gains that women have been making during this time?
It's COVID has definitely accelerated some of the existing inequality that existed before COVID, but it's also really brought to light some of the things that as leaders we need to focus on. You mentioned it a little bit before, but one of the things that we saw with COVID in that frontline industries, about 70% of women hold those frontline waitress and support staff roles, and they were the ones that were really overly indicated and influenced by COVID. And so, one of the things that we have to sit here today and say is we bring back the American workforce. How do we be mindful and really make sure that there aren't unconscious biases in our hiring process to make sure that we're taking it into account and bringing back a diverse workforce?
And Irina, why is financial independence more important for women now than ever, especially because of the challenging times we're living through?
Well, one of the things that financial dependence allows you, it affords you the ability to find the job that you want to do, and it allows you to make decisions that you want to make. One of the things we talk about at Career Builder a lot is that employment can be such a great equalizer, whether it's gender, age, really any geographic, socioeconomic environment. It allows you to really control your own destiny. And one of the things that we've seen in the female demographic is that there's about a wage inequality of about 82 cents for every dollar that a man makes. And over the course of an average career, that ends up being almost $500,000. And so women really leaning in and figuring out how do they find the right role and the right job to make sure that they're able to control their financial destinies.
Gosh, $500,000. That is just incredible to hear. I want to ask you what you think the future of the workplace looks like for women. Do you think we can look forward to seeing more flexibility post pandemic as we move to reopening?
I think flexibility is going to be the name of the game. As companies, you have to do that. One of the things we're seeing from our clients, and even on careerbuilder.com, we've seen over 200% increase between this January and January 2020 of people searching for work from home jobs. We have about 30% of candidates that are applying to jobs outside of their geography. And so there's already an inherent need for flexibility of work. And the other side of it is going to be a flexibility of the type of workforce you're looking to bring in. And we're excited about that. We're starting to see companies looking to hire more. We're starting to see more diversity. And most importantly, it's not just a topic that is brought up. We're starting to see companies take action to make sure that their companies mirror the markets they serve.
And Irina, you're the first female CEO in Career Builder's history. How do we bridge the gap for women in leadership positions? And do you have a message or advice for women looking to climb the corporate ladder?
It starts by bringing in different talent, and different talent, diverse talent breeds more diversity. One of the things I'm really proud of at Career Builder is we have over 40% female leadership on our executive leadership team. And that's exciting to see because it's representative of the population that we live in. And so the main point of advice is really reevaluating what readiness means for women when taking a role. A lot of times it's leaning in to do the job and getting really recognition for it instead of wondering, can I or should I? It's really saying, do I have the skill set instead of the experience, which is very similar to what we're asking our candidates to think about and our clients. we've moved past that mentality of have I done it to really can I do it? And that's something we all should keep front and center.
Love that interview. That was our interview with Irina Novoselsky, CEO of CareerBuilder. Now we can bank, borrow, save, and grow all in one app. Visit MoneyLion.com to learn more.